Today we're going to be taking a look at the Fenix LD02 AAA powered flashlight. Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another episode here at Gideon's Tactical. I am your host, Aaron. Another perfect day to be able to come out here and test some gear with you guys. Been testing out some backpacks and pocket knives and figured I'd throw in a flashlight video as well, giving some cold weather testing as we look at this Fenix LD02. Now I like Fenix a lot. I've had a lot of their lights over the years because they're easily accessible. You can find them at a lot of sporting goods stores as well as online, and they're pretty reasonably priced. And I wanted to look at this LD02, particularly because if you remember and have been watching the channel for a while, the Fenix, what is this one? I want to make sure, E05 AAA powered flashlight has been like my go-to EDC AAA powered flashlight. It's got a turning head, 3 different settings, lots of options, and comes in about 20 bucks. Well, the LD02 is basically just a slightly upgraded version of that. It's going to come with a pocket clip. It's got a rear button actuator and some other features that we're going to take a look at today. So I wanted to run not only this E05, because it's basically just a click button clipped version of that with some little extra features, but also the Fenix E12. I've been rocking about 4 of these for about 3 or 4 years now. Again, a AA powered this time, but rear button actuator, a couple different settings. And want to just talk about price point as well, because the LD02 comes in at about $30. We'll have links in the description below for all 3 of these lights. So at the end of this video, if you guys see value in this, we'll have links over to Amazon as well as Blade HQ. That really helps us out when you guys use those hyperlinks. But the E12 is about the same price as the LD02. So I wanted to see, is a AA or a AAA better suited and set up for you? So let's go ahead and break down the LD02, run its competitors from Fenix, and just talk about whether or not this is going to be a good flashlight to throw on your keychain and integrate into your EDC system. So here we are out in the garage hanging out after that nice little intro snowstorm. Just having a good time. Got Sauber Gear pouches, our little backdrop. Got our Velcro patch logo. I know you guys ask a lot. I really appreciate your guys' interest in the logo and getting a patch. We will be doing another run coming up, probably late spring, early summer is my plan. And you guys will hear about it on videos and social media when those become available. We do small run batches, sell them, and we sell them out usually in about 24 hours. So thank you guys for your support and video or info coming soon on the next pouch. But let's go ahead, hit some specs here on the light itself. Now this is IPX-8 water resistant. So, you know, it's submergible for a little bit. Not an extended period of time, and you know, as long as it's not deep underwater, it's by no means like a waterproof extended submerged light. It is going to weigh without the battery 0.57 ounces, so half an ounce basically on its own, and then, you know, depending on your battery and all that other stuff, but very lightweight. You got that aluminum body. It's going to be 3 inches long and 0.59 inches wide. And then we are going to have that clip that is removable. It is not reversible. That's my first kind of no-no, is the fact that I can't swap it and clip it to the bill of my hat. A lot of other AAA powered flashlights offer that, so that's a little annoying to me. Would have liked to see that. Is it nice that it comes with a pocket clip? Sure. Is it nice that you can remove it? Yes, but that is somewhat of an annoyance. Then we have 2 little gaps here that you can run either a really thin nylon cord through for a lanyard, or like what I've done, like a micro D-ring. Then it does have that click button, and you swap through your lumens by just lightly touching the button, then you depress it. Now the button does extend past the aluminum frame, so I will tell you that this burns batteries pretty quick, because about once a day I will pull it out of my pocket and the light is on. So that is annoying that it's not recessed like the E12 here that has the button completely recessed. So not only can you stand it on its end, but it's way less likely to be engaged unless you want it to be engaged. So that is something that I noticed. I do like the aspect that it's quick, you know, quick attach or quick engagement versus the twist head on the E05, you know, where you have to swap and, you know, rotate in that regard. And that's how you get it to not only change its lumens, but also to engage. Now, it will not turn on in your pocket unless you want it on in your pocket. That is something to note. Sorry, I didn't loosen that all the way. There we go. But it won't burn out batteries like the LD02 will. So when you engage the light itself, it's going to go to the middle setting, which is going to be 24 lumens on 1 AAA battery for 4.5 hours. So that's the you know, center kind of, and I would have liked to have it go to maximum, you know, because this could have been a backup tactical light if when you hit it the first time, every time it went to 100 lumens, but it does not. So you have to cycle through. So I would not consider this to be a tactical light, even though I was kind of hoping it would. So the highest beam is going to then be 100 lumens for 0.75 hours, so basically 45 minutes. And then your lowest setting is going to be 8 lumens for 15 hours. Now, each one of these do their job well compared to what else is out on the market, compared to other Fenix lights that we've tested, including the E05, in the sense that it has a pretty good throw, pretty good, you know, again, this is a keychain, you know, mini AAA powered flashlight. It's just a backup flashlight, and it absolutely does its job and is very competitive, and even overpowers the E05 that we've previously reviewed in its overall capacity, not only in battery life, but also in the lumens that it produces. The E05 produces 85. This one produces 100 at max output. So that is a good bonus, and I do like that aspect a lot. And the click button versus having to twist the head is a big selling point for me. Now, the major thing I wanted to see was how does it compare to like the 4 Fenix E12s that I own that are AA powered flashlights. This is right here in the middle. Obviously, it's a little bit bigger and it's running off a AA, but I just want to give you some specs here. Empty, it's going to be 1.13 ounces, so a little bit heavier, and then obviously the AA will be a little bit heavier. It's going to have a body diameter of 0.75, so a little bit, you know, bigger diameter, obviously, than on the LD02. And then 3.75 inches long, so 3/4 of an inch longer overall profile in your pocket. So not a lot, particularly if you're going to pocket carry this, but you know, it is definitely a little bit larger. The thing to note though is that not only, as I discussed, the button is recessed and you can swap through, same kind of concept, you swap through your lumens there, but it's going to definitely have a more appeal in the sense of longevity. Not only are you going to get 130 lumens on high for an hour and a half versus 45 minutes and 100 lumens, then the middle setting, which is where it engages as well when you click it, that's going to be 50 lumens for 6 hours, 30 minutes, and then low 8 lumens, which is the same as the LD02, is going to be 40 hours. So each one is not only giving you more lumens, except for the low setting, but also going to give you a longer battery life. So those are things that you want to consider. Now, that it does not come with a pocket clip of any kind. I would have liked to see that, but that is something to consider and to note when you are considering the LD02 compared to the E05 and the E12, which I think are all kind of in that size range. 2 are AAA, 1 is AA, and you might want to throw one of these in your regular EDC carry or on your keychain as your backup, you know, battery powered versus USB chargeable flashlight. So bottom line with the LD02, would I purchase it compared to what else we've looked at today? I just don't really see a need for it, to be honest with you. I will get everything that I need out of the E05, and I won't have to worry about the button being hit in my pocket. And you know, the head being twisted is totally fine and saves the battery life versus burning out like almost every week, having to go through a AAA right now with this one, just because it's always getting turned on in my pocket. And then if you really need that click button feature, then go with the E12, because you're going to pay about the same price. You'll get longer battery life, a little bit better on the lumens, and a recessed button, which is way less likely to be engaged in your pocket. And it's not going to take up a ton more space for what Fenix is offering, and it's going to be the same price as the LD02. So guys, when it comes down to it, I would go with one of the other two, depending on what your needs are and what you're looking for. I just don't really see the aspects that would really help me and really make me use the LD02 in any of the systems that I currently use. Maybe for you, with some of the features, it is the right perfect niche, but I would go with one of the other two. So I hope this video has helped you guys out make that decision on whether or not this is the right flashlight for you. As always, thank you for coming over here and checking out the channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. If you're a current subscriber, hit that little bell icon, because that'll help you be notified when I post up a new video every week like we do here. And if you're not a current subscriber, I invite you to become part of the GT family, throwing up stuff like this every single week. Thank you so much. And finally, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared. See you out there.